Hi, my name is Mike Bonavides with the Merchants of Business, and today I'm going to be talking about forecasting promotional sales. Forecasting promotional sales is a critical aspect of business management and should be practiced by your sales and marketing people in addition to any supply chain folks you may have on your team. Forecasting a promotion's effect on a product's turn can ensure that you have the proper amount of product, but additionally, it will help you understand what your future sales will be, as well as allow you to calculate the other or hidden costs of running a promotion. When running a promotion, the last situation you want to find yourself is one where you're halfway through your promotional time period and you're out of product. Your distributors are going to be pissed and because they're taking service level cuts, and you're going to be bleeding money because you expected to have a lift in sales, but instead of you're out of product and you're selling the same amount of product you normally would have, except that you're selling it at a promotional price, so you're losing margin. So with that said, how can you forecast promotions? Let's start off by laying some ground rules. There is some information you're going to need in order to create or run accurate calculations for forecasting. You're going to need at least sales data from whether it be yourself or your competitors in the same product category. Additionally, if you're trying to test new or different promotions than what you've run historically, it's great to have that historical promotional data on hand because that can be very useful in predicting different promotions. If your company is brand new and you've never sold product before, this method probably isn't for you. It definitely needs some kind of point of reference to do triangulation. With that said, let's dive into the heart of forecasting promotions. At its core, forecasting is taking similar situations and applying the behaviors seen in one to the other. Forecasting is a lot like your macroeconomics 102 course. You have a smorgasbord of historical activities, you know the results and the behaviors that generated them, and you try to take those same principles and apply them to a different base. I personally ran hundreds of promotions, and the most accurate form of forecasting has been the one that was the most straightforward. That is, converting promotional effects into a percent lift number, then adjusting that percent lift number to account for nuances in the promo and applying it to the base turn of your product. That sounds very theoretical, so let me explain it in a few examples. Example 1, running a buy one, get one promotion on an item that has only historically done promotional pricing in the past. For the sake of sanity, I'm going to use nice, clean numbers, so don't take them as the reality of a BOGO performance. All right, with that said, in this example, this is a product you've been selling and you've promoted before, but you are changing up the type of promotion. Let us say that you typically run a 25% discount on the product for a 90-day period. And you see approximately a 25% lift in sales during the time that you run the promotion. You decide to step it up and you want to try something new, a buy one, get one. The buy one, get one would effectively discount your product to 50%, which is a 25% increase of your typical discount pricing. In this example, I would forecast a 50% increase in turn off of your base turn. Using that historical data from what was promoted before, I applied a form factor to that number to get something closer to the value presented by the promotion. Think about it. 25% discount and you had a 25% increase in sales. BOGO was 50% discount effectively on your product. You would expect to see a 50% increase in sales. Example 2, running a promotional price on a new item and comparing it to a promotional price on a similar item. In this example, this is a situation where you're going to start promoting a product you've never promoted before, but you have promoted a product that is similar to it. Let us say that you sell and promote gas lawnmowers. Historically, these lawnmowers turn at 100 units a week without promotion. And when they go on a 30% discounted price, they turn about 300 units a week. That's a 200% increase in units. Your promotional pricing is a 1 to 6.6 ratio. For each percent you discount your product, you see a 6.6 increase in units sold. Now, let's say you started selling battery-operated lawnmowers recently, and they typically sell at 50 units a week without promotion. You want to try a promotion, but you don't know what to forecast. In this situation, I again would apply the same form factor of the historical promotion of the gas lawnmowers. If you want to do a 30% discount, I would forecast a 200% increase in units sold. If you wanted to change up your discount, I would keep that same form factor and apply it to the discount as well. If you wanted to do a 10% discount, I would forecast a 66% increase in units sold. That maintains that 1 to 6.6 ratio. The methodology is simple. Take like situations and apply behaviors to the promotion you are trying to understand. Example 3. Running a new promotion at a new distributor, comparing it to the same or similar product at a different distributor. In this last example, you want to run a new promotion with a distributor that you've never promoted anything with before. Let us say that you already have a similar product with a different distributor that you've promoted before with that other distributor. In your historical promotions, you've seen a 65% increase in units sold when you did a 15% discount. So in order to forecast for your new promotion at your new distributor, I would carry those numbers over. Start with assuming a 65% increase and see how close it gets you to the pin. If one distributor is known as the promotional distributor versus the other, I would tweak accordingly and bring up or bring down those numbers. Note, we're comparing in a ceteris paribus world. That means all things being equal. If you're getting additional activities like stack outs or advertising placements that is incremental to these situations, then you'll need to tweak your numbers accordingly. That said, this is still a great method that can get you pretty close to the pin. The examples shown here were really straightforward to give you an idea of how to think and structure your forecasting, but sometimes you need to start combining different elements in order to get you to a situation that is closer to the one that you're actually going through. And that's where a lot of the real fun of forecasting starts. I hope you guys enjoyed listening and learning about promotional pricing. If you're interested in learning more about channel decisions or owning the P&L, then click subscribe. Again, this is Mike Bonadies with the Merchants of Business, and that's great P&L management.